Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining Cassie.
This is my coffee.
Cassie has a Diet Coke.
Gary said he wanted coffee. I said, I'll just finish my Diet Coke.
It has been 40 degrees for the high today. I just did the chores earlier. We're doing a little different today. Usually we do this in the morning, but we're doing it in the evening, mainly because Cassie has what?
That's because of life.
Well, life, but you have a party to go to, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't do it in the morning.
Well,
we can't do it in the morning because of life.
Well, we have more stuff going on tomorrow that we won't even get into. So this is the time we have. So we're doing it right now. Yeah. But you'll be watching it in the morning. So good morning.
I have a Christmas party for my basketball team.
Yes. And so this is the final weekend before Christmas. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be running around doing last minute stocking stuffer shopping if you have kids, or maybe you are getting ready for that big Christmas dinner that you're planning. Cassie has a little bit of a meal of her own she's about to dig into. You want to tell them what this is, Cassie?
That is it, deer or beef jerky?
It's deer.
I thought it was, but then
100% deer jerky.
And Gary made it, and it's really good.
Made by me.
I can't quit eating it.
So this is so we use a dried recipe, and then we have a liquid recipe.
But it was with, can you make that focus?
No,
it was
not
with
really.
Ground beef. So
ground deer.
That's what I meant. Ground venison. And when you use ground meat to make jerky, you have to have what they call a jerky cannon. And you put it in there and squeeze it out. It kind of looks like a caulking gun or something. And it comes out like this, and then you dry it.
Yeah, so if you watched our last Walker Farm Fan video, then you saw me actually using the jerky gun to make this. And it does a really good job. We are doing it because, and this resonated with people when I told them, we're trying to use up some of our meat. This is actually the buck I think the ranger killed last year. Mm-hmm. And this was the last few packages of that. So we have all that used up now, because now we have the deer that Cassie harvested this year, and we'll be eating on that throughout the year. We also have a steer coming in about a week that's going to fill our freezer to the brim. And so we need to make sure and be good stewards of what we have. But what I said is, when I was a kid, and maybe you remember your parents saying this, you ever hear the saying, you better finish that food, there's starving kids in China, there's starving children in Africa, or something like that.
Or starving children down the road.
Well, yeah, there's starving children in America, but that was always, when I was a kid, kind of a saying or a motivation for us to finish our food and make a happy plate or whatever, because, you know, there's some people out there that don't have as much, and you need to be thankful. I think the whole point is, be thankful for what you have, but be good stewards of what you have, and that's what we're trying to do.
Don't just waste it.
Yeah, don't just waste it. We used up all our meat, so now we are good on our meat. I think we're making room in the freezer. I still have a few older things that I'm going to give to the dogs that is just older meat, but it's not going to waste. When they eat it, it's really good protein.
Yeah, and one thing that we hate about a chest freezer is the things at the very bottom get looked over and forgot about until you start cleaning it out, making sure you're rotating stock, and then you're like, well, this has been down here for too long. But then you feed it to the animals, it is not wasting. But that's why we like the upright freezers, because you can see things and things don't seem to waste or get forgotten about.
Yeah, and I actually have a new strategy. I did this a year and a half ago when we bought the chest freezer. I fill it completely from bottom to top with the newest ground meat. So all ground meat is in there. So if there is anything on top, it's just one layer, and then everything underneath is all ground. So that's worked out pretty well. Hopefully, the thing I like about it, you always know the door's shut.
Yeah.
Because one time, a long time ago,
you gotta bring this up, eh?
we lost 1.5 steers. Was it 1 or 1.5? We lost a steer.
I think it was 2 steers that equaled a whole.
Well, we gave away a lot of it, so I think it was down to about 1, probably. We lost an entire beef, and that was a sad day.
You want me to tell them what happened?
Well, the door was left open on accident.
So we were living in the rent house, and the freezer was out in the shop. Kids were really little. I had ran out to get some meat and hurry back in the house. Ransom was a baby. And so the other 2 kids were young. So like, wasn't that it was a long ways away. I mean, it was outside, but it was one of those hurry up because the kids are in here by themselves type thing. So I ran out, opened the freezer, get it. And you know when you like leave and you push and you do one of these with your foot? That's all I did. And then like 2 days later,
2 or 3. Phone call. We'll be right back.
So like 2 days later, Gary goes out to the shop because it wasn't a shop that we frequented a lot. We were living in a rent house. We didn't have animals, things like that. It was just
had the Jeep in there, a few tools, and some storage.
Yeah, where we stored things, and we only went in when we needed meat or something else. So Gary goes in and notices red substance coming out of the freezer because everything had thawed, and it was back then people used the butcher paper. Butcher paper?
Yeah. Yeah, they wrapped it in paper.
Yeah, that white paper. Now things are like
sealed with
not saran wrap.
No.
Shrink.
Vacuum sealed.
Vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
And so if it thaws out, it doesn't run everywhere. But with all that paper, I mean, it was like a whole steer, or maybe a steer and a half, I can't remember, wrapped in that paper. And it was just everywhere. And yeah, so we didn't have animals and all that at the time. And I think maybe we had 1 dog. I think we had JoJo. But he got some, but it was so much, it had to go to waste because we knew it had been at least 2 days. And it was bad.
It was, yeah. It was warm enough that it was warm to the touch and it was starting to smell. So
my mom was like, go through there, and if any of it's still cold and frozen, then it would be good. But we did that for maybe 1 minute and was so grossed out that we're like, no, we're not eating this.
It was a waste. But
the coyotes ate good.
Yeah. So, and it was actually the time, so we were actually building this home that we're sitting in right now.
So we had cows, but cows don't eat.
Yeah, we had a couple steers that we had raised up, and
they were bottle fed.
They were bottle fed. They got some really cute pictures of the kids.
We thought it'd be a great idea to get the kids bottle calves. Never done that again.
Well, bottle calves will work, by the way. If you didn't know.
Well, it wasn't just that our cows had calves and they ended up bottle babies. We went and bought these things.
Yeah.
And the kids enjoyed it, but it was a lot of work.
They were half Holstein and half Angus, and they came from a local dairy. Nice calves, but anyway, they tasted fine. People ask us sometimes, would you prefer a full blood Angus to a dairy cross? I would prefer the full blood Angus. I've had both, and the Angus is better meat. The dairy breed is leaner, and so you get trade-offs there. But
I just eat it.
Yeah.
But that we did not.
So the reason that you clicked on this video, maybe you just love Cassie and want to see her smiling, beautiful face. But maybe the reason you clicked on this video was because there was, what I think, a hit and run at Walker Farm. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Take a look at it right now.
All right. On the scene of the incident, the accident. Got a lot of traffic coming though. Uh-oh. I know who that is. I did not expect her to be coming. She better slow it down. Looked like she was speeding. All right, not really, I was joking. So, we'll be talking about this later. Obviously, Cassie's just getting home right now. So, look at our mailbox. I think a driver hit it. So technically, nobody came and told us about it. So that is a hit and run. Somebody hit our mailbox, and now I either need to, I think I'm going to have to replace the entire post because it's literally just falling apart. So for now, I might try to see if I have a bungee cord. So what happened is it split this post right here in the back. So I'm gonna take a bungee cord and just wrap it, see if this will help it temporarily. All right, at least I have it strapped up so it's not gonna fall down.
So as Cassie was pulling in the driveway, you saw me down there making that video. Just wanted to take a quick video to show you guys what I was talking about, so maybe you could have a little input on the comments. Let me know what you think happened. Did a divine intervention of lightning come and strike our mailbox post and split it in two? Or was there some pressure that pushed it over, so when cars go by, they're going that direction? So I think what happened is either the mailman got a little close and could have got it with a mirror or something, or somebody
I think
just...
a mailman would have been going too close for that much force.
I would think so, yeah. So, and they're probably pretty good at their job after they visit like 500 mailboxes at once. Or a car. Now you guys know a car mirror, when it hits something, it's designed to bend. So I think a car mirror could have came in contact with our mailbox just the right height, meaning that plastic part, and probably didn't do any damage to the car, but it forced our mailbox over. Possibly the worst time though for a mailbox to be damaged is around Christmas time when all the cards are coming. But we have a lot of our cards coming to our
still
P.O. box.
usable.
Yeah, and it's still usable. I put a strap around it, but now I think I need to start planning out our next mailbox, because that post looks like it's probably finished. And we learned as soon as we moved into our home, it was like a year in maybe, somebody blew our mailbox up with fireworks or something. It was around July 4th, and it just, boom, it was just like blown up. Pranksters, kids, maybe one of my buddies never told me about it. I don't know. I don't know who to blame. But after that happened, I went and bought the cheapest mailbox possible. It's like a plasticky $25 mailbox. So
that mailbox has actually, we think, been hit another time, but you were able just to put it back together because the way it is made.
yeah, so I don't know for sure what happened, but
now it's the post though, isn't it?
now it's the post. Yeah, the mailbox itself is maybe reusable. I'll have to look, but they're only like $30, $25 or $30 at
But
Lowe's.
we like to keep a big mailbox so that the mailman leaves all the things and we don't have to go to the post office all the time to get stuff.
Yeah, because they do not drive down our driveway 100 yards or 50 yards or whatever it is and drop off in our little box that we have. They either put it in the mailbox if it'll fit, and if it won't, then you have to go to the post office and pick it up. They just put a little piece of paper. I don't think they ever actually bring it in the car. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that was a hit and run? And I say hit and run because nobody ever told us about it.
I would say they got a little bit of damage on their vehicle.
If you hit it and drove off, that's a hit and run. If you hit it and stuck around, then it's not. But either way, we're not gonna whine too much about it. But I did want to share that. Maybe that person's out there watching right now with a guilty conscience. You think?
The chances of that is slim to none.
Very small. But there's a chance. Like Dumb and
So
Dumber.
you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. 1 in a million? Maybe. So the news is out. After I went live on Facebook, the day you're watching this, it would have been yesterday. You can look over at Walker Farm Fam in the live. But my hat says it all. You got the Siloam Springs Veterinarian Clinic. Well, I went to Siloam Springs for a different reason. Yesterday we bought 6 bred heifers, and we have 6 new cows on the farm. So I'm excited about that.
Which actually, 12.
12 what? Oh, 12 baby. Yeah, 12 head, because they're confirmed. Yeah, they are confirmed by the vet to be bred 5 months. So in 4 months,
They should all have babies.
we should have 6 baby calves on the ground if everything goes as planned. With heifers, you're taking a little bit of a chance, but I bought these because they were confirmed bred to low birth weight Angus bulls, and that means that they should have calving ease. They're Angus, which have calving ease anyway, so we'll keep a close eye on them though when it comes time. Cassie, you want some more jerky?
If I eat some, I quit yawning.
Do you? So Cassie had ball games last night, and You were out pretty late.
Yeah.
How late were you out? Like 11 o'clock?
Yeah. Then by the time I went to bed, I don't remember what time.
And so this is the official start to Christmas break. So that should mean, hopefully, Cassie catches up on a little bit of rest. You think?
Probably not.
You're gonna make some plans so you can make sure to not rest? That's the way it goes sometimes. But we are looking forward to Christmas. We have different family events planned, so we don't travel for Christmas. We're lucky enough that Cassie's family lives about 10 miles away, and then my family's the same. So the other direction, 10 miles the other direction, we don't have the same family. We're not from Arkansas, okay? I'm joking. That's a joke. You know, the people in Arkansas,
They say about.
they probably say all those people in Oklahoma.
No, I think they say Alabama or someone told me, or Georgia, or I don't remember. They move it over a little bit.
Yeah, when we were kids, it was always, you know,
Let's go.
if you want to date your sister, you better go to Arkansas because that's where that kind of stuff happens. I'm not talking about you people in Arkansas. I'm just saying that's what people said.
I'm no part of this conversation.
All right, Cassie doesn't want to get blasted in the comments from the Arkansas people. Hang on, I'll make up for it. How do you say that? How do you call the hogs? Oh,
I'm not any part of this.
Pig, suey. that was not a good attempt. What was I saying? Now I'm in trouble. Arkansas. Got cattle over there. Is that where I was?
I'm not sure what you were saying.
Is that where I was at? I don't know where I got off track. But either way, we have 6 new cows. I'm excited about it. Cassie's probably not as excited.
Oh, you said our family is in 10 miles, and you said the other direction.
Oh yeah, I moved on to Christmas. What's coming up? So my family usually has a Christmas dinner, kind of similar to Thanksgiving. You know, kind of a traditional dinner. But Cassie's family does something different every year. Usually Christmas Eve or around that time, we do a big Christmas breakfast. And so I signed up. Talk to your mom.
She texted me. I talked to Gary. Or no, you said that.
Yeah.
I talked to your mom. This is what we're bringing. I mean, she told you, not me.
So, no, she didn't tell me. So I was at Sam's Club this morning doing a last run at Christmas shopping. I'm done now. I'm finished with the town. I'm finished with the people. I'm on my farm and I ain't leaving.
Thank you.
So I was at Sam's
doing that.
Club getting a couple things, getting water and stuff stocked up. And I thought, now's the time to buy large quantities of bacon and sausage if needed. So I thought, well, I can text Cassie and say, hey, did your mom say it? Or I could just call your mom.
Yeah, because you're gonna know what I say. I don't know, let me ask. And then I'm gonna get busy at school, and at the end of the day, he's gonna be like, you never told me anything.
Time was of the essence. I was literally in Sam's Club needing to know. So call her. We are bringing bacon and sausage. So I don't know about you people. Do you feel like the thin bacon or the thick bacon? I bought some of each.
How you cooking it?
What do you mean, how am I cooking it?
Are you gonna smoke a whole roll of sausage, or are you gonna
No.
make patties?
No, I'm gonna make patties. And then the bacon, thick and thin. Some people bake their bacon.
I know.
We have not had good luck with that.
Bar 7 makes it in the oven all the time. Maybe I should text her and ask her, tell me exactly how you do it. She probably has a video on it, because they make like 6 pounds of it that way.
I got 6 pounds I need to make, so why don't you text Erica and be like, hey, what's your secret? Because we tried it one time, and did the oven start smoking or something? Like grease
There
started
was so
popping
much
everywhere?
grease, and I know you have to use like parchment paper or something.
I've got parchment paper.
But then one time it wasn't done enough, another time it was burnt or something. I don't know.
Well, if you can figure it out, that'd be good because...
Well, you want me to text her right now in the middle of this video?
No, I'm just saying. Erica, leave it down in the comments. No, but
You guys go over to Bar 7 Ranch.
Christmas...
And on her most recent video, I need you to put in the comments, Cassie needs to know how to cook bacon. Because she will text me, cracking up, thinking it's funny. So go over there to Bar 7 Ranch, subscribe, and then leave a comment on her video, Cassie needs to know how to cook bacon.
That would be appreciated. But I do have like 7 pounds. Like 3 pounds of the thin bacon.
That's the best way.
And 4 pounds of the thick cut bacon. And it's for a lot of people, okay? I'm not eating a pound of bacon all by myself. There's going to be like 15 or 20 people. So there you go. That's our one of our favorite things is the kids going over, opening up presents with all their cousins, and I like having a little different meal. So not having another.
I get enough turkey and ham on Thanksgiving. I don't need it for I don't need it for Christmas. So I enjoy that it's a breakfast. Also enjoy that you're supposed to wear your pajamas or some comfortable clothes. That's one of my favorite parts.
Very casual.
Don't ask me to dress up.
Very casual. Cassie will put on makeup two times a year.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. So to finish up some of our Christmas celebration too, we have tomorrow Mazzy is performing, singing in a recital. We have a rehearsal, then a recital. Is it called a recital?
Maybe. When you sing, is it a recital or a concert or a musical? It's not a musical.
Well, she's going to be singing tomorrow.
What has Barbara been calling it?
I can't remember. I've slept since then. So she'll be singing a song. One small child. One Small Child is the name of it. Beautiful song, beautiful lyrics. If you guys want to look it up, she'll be singing it though at her concert/recital tomorrow, and then singing it again at church on Sunday. So out of one of those two times, I plan on recording and having something for you guys in one of our upcoming videos on Walker Farm Fam. So that's something to be looking forward to.
Yeah, and if you watch our churches live on Sunday morning, you can hear us sing it live. So our church has a Facebook page. They go live every Sunday morning. We reshare it on our Facebook, and you can watch it there. We also have a YouTube channel for our church. It's LGFWB, but sometimes things happen and the videos don't work out to repost because it's not live. But most of the time they can put them on there.
Sometimes Facebook will ban some of our music that's been played and then shut us down or silence it, or they do weird things. So that is the best way though is to make sure and subscribe to our Walker Farm Fam YouTube channel, because I will post something on there one way or the other. And
one way or another.
Exactly. And as far as prayer requests go, if you would say a special prayer for my grandpa. He is back in the hospital today. He went in and he wasn't feeling good, and he has fluid on his lungs. So they are treating him for that and trying to get all that fluid off and get him healthy. So possibly he can go back home before Christmas. He was really excited to be at home, and kind of a bummer that he's back in the hospital, but he needs the care, and that's the best thing for him right now. But we know prayers would help with that as well.
Yes.
So we thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day. Cassie's going to go party hard. Party, probably not too hard.
I told the other coaches, I said, it's not good that I'm going home and coming back, because when I get home, I'm just going to want to sit down and stay. But I'll come back in a good mood with a smile on my face and be nice.
Oh, don't let Cassie fool you. She will be the life of the party. Once she gets there and she's in party mode, she's going to be partying
They're
hard.
playing basketball and eating pizza.
Oh, they're playing basketball?
But I told the girls, I said, bring some board games or some card games. We can do that.
Cassie wants a low effort party.
I'm tired.
So we want to thank you guys for catching up with the Walkers today. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.